Oh, the sheer brilliance. The unadulterated genius. Aren't you just absolutely fascinated by the way Howie Roseman seems to play a different game of chess than everyone else in NFL? Because what just unfolded with the Bryce Huff trade isn't just a transaction, it's a financial sleight of hand that perfectly encapsulates the Howie's gonna Howie philosophy. Howie Roseman's latest cap space magic trick. Good evening, football fanatics, and welcome back to the channel where we unravel the most intricate storylines dominating the NFL landscape. Today, we're dissecting a trade that, on its face, might seem like a simple player swap, but upon closer inspection, reveals itself as a masterclass in salary cap wizardry courtesy of the Philadelphia Eagles general manager, Howie Roseman. The news hit on Friday. The Philadelphia Eagles are finalizing a trade to send edge defender Bryce Huff to the San Francisco 49ers. The headline details are straightforward. Huff heads to San Francisco, and a mid-round pick is coming back to Philadelphia. But, oh, how those simple headlines can hide the true brilliance. There's a minor detail in this deal that perfectly showcases why Roseman is considered one of the most astute and at times infuriating executives in the league. The pre-trade restructure, a financial judo throw. Before the trade was even formally sealed, Roseman initiated a critical maneuver. The Eagles restructured Bryce Huff's contract. This wasn't a mere formality, it was a strategic stroke of genius that drastically altered the financial dynamics of the deal. By doing so, the Eagles have ensured they are only on the hook for a limited portion of Huff's hefty salary, precisely $9.05 million for this season. So, who's left holding the rest of the bill? That would be the San Francisco 49ers. They are now responsible for the remaining $7.95 million of Huff salary for the current season, and crucially, they are also picking up all the remaining money on the third and final season of his original contract. Can you almost hear the collective groans from other NFL GMs who wish they had thought of this? It's like buying a used car, and the previous owner makes you pay for the remaining lease. The sheer audacity. This pre-trade restructuring isn't just about shuffling money. It's about liberating a significant chunk of cap space for the Eagles, not just in the immediate future, but in subsequent seasons as well. And let's not overlook the fact that they're still netting a valuable draft pick in return for a player they had clearly, unequivocally decided they were moving on from. This, my friends, is vintage Howie Roseman, transforming what could have been a costly mistake into a future asset. It's a move that should make Eagles fans absolutely ecstatic and rival fans shake their heads in grudging admiration. The $51 million question. What went wrong in Philly? It feels like a lifetime ago, doesn't it? Just last offseason, the Eagles made a huge splash in free agency, signing Bryce Huff to that eye-watering 3-year, $51.1 million contract. Coming off a breakout final season with the New York Jets, where he registered an impressive 10 sacks, Huff was seen as a transformative force, the missing piece to an already formidable Eagles defense. However, his lone season in Philadelphia turned into a monumental disappointment. Huff played in just 12 games, managing a paltry 2.5 sacks. He battled a wrist injury that sidelined him for 5 weeks, and even upon his return, his impact was minimal. The ultimate low point, the moment that truly encapsulated his underwhelming tenure, was being a healthy and active in the Eagles' Super Bowl win. Can you imagine the frustration, the sheer, gut-wrenching feeling of being the high-priced free agent, only to be relegated to the sidelines for the biggest game of the year? It's enough to make you feel a pang of sadness for what could have been, for the hopes that were dashed. Now, the Eagles are decisively moving on from him and the remaining 2 years of that hefty contract. This decision isn't solely based on Huff's lack of production, though that was a major factor. With the impressive emergence of Nolan Smith as a promising young edge rusher, the Eagles feel confident in their depth at the position. Why continue to invest heavily in a player who isn't performing up to expectations and whose role is becoming redundant? Roseman simply found the most financially advantageous way to sever ties. A new lease on life, the Robert Saleh reunion. For Bryce Huff, This trade isn't just a change of scenery, it's a critical fresh start and a golden opportunity for a much-needed bounce-back season. He's heading to a San Francisco 49ers team that is squarely in its championship window, fresh off a Super Bowl appearance, and actively seeking to fortify an already elite defensive line. This is his chance to prove that his struggles in Philadelphia were an anomaly, not the new norm. Crucially, Huff is reuniting with 49ers defensive coordinator Robert Saleh. This is the absolute linchpin, the driving force behind the 49ers' willingness to make this trade. Saleh was Huff's head coach during his most productive years with the New York Jets. It was under Saleh's guidance that Huff truly flourished, showcasing the explosive speed, relentless motor, and impressive pass-rushing instincts that ultimately earned him that massive contract. The 49ers are clearly banking on this established connection, this proven synergy, to reignite Huff's career. They believe Saleh can unlock the dominant player they saw in New York, the one who can disrupt opposing offenses at will. It's a powerful testament to the impact a coach can have on a player's career. The 49ers' calculated gamble. High reward, controlled risk. So, why would a Super Bowl contending team like the 49ers willingly take on a player coming off such a disappointing and expensive season? It all boils down to a meticulously calculated risk and an unwavering belief in the Saleh effect. Firstly, the 49ers recognized their need for more pass-rushing depth. Even after investing a high draft pick in Michael Williams, they understood that you can never have enough elite pass rushers in today's NFL. Huff, when he's playing at his best, is a legitimate disruptive force. His ability to generate pressure, evidenced by his 10 sacks and 67 total pressures in his final season with the Jets, is undeniable. If Saleh can help him recapture even a fraction of that production, he instantly becomes a significant upgrade to their rotational pass rush. Secondly, the restructured contract, while still a financial commitment, makes the deal incredibly palatable for the 49ers. It's a manageable amount for a team firmly in its championship window, a team that understands the critical importance of a dominant pass rush to Super Bowl aspirations. They're essentially paying for potential for a very specific and valuable skill set and for the proven effectiveness of a coach-player relationship. Finally, Huff's projected role in San Francisco will likely be that of a rotational pass-rushing specialist, primarily used as a speed complement to the formidable Nick Bosa. This cleverly sidesteps concerns about his run defense, as he won't be expected to be an every-down player. He'll be put in situations where his strengths are maximized, getting after the quarterback with relentless fervor. This provides crucial insurance for their already stout defensive line, especially if players like Yetur Gross-Matos face injury concerns, and it takes immense pressure off younger players to contribute immediately. It's a sophisticated move that addresses immediate needs while maximizing the potential of their existing talent. The verdict, a win-win-win or a potential stumble. In essence, Howie Roseman has once again demonstrated his uncanny ability to cut losses, create significant financial flexibility, and even secure a draft pick in the process. For the Eagles, this is undeniably a strategic triumph. For Bryce Huff, it's a much-needed fresh start, reunion with a coach who clearly believes in him, and a potential career revitalization, a clear win for him. And for the 49ers, it's a calculated gamble on a high-upside player at a critical position, a move that could potentially pay massive dividends if the Saleh effect proves true. But, of course, the NFL is unpredictable, and there's always the possibility that Huff's struggles were more than just a bad fit, and that the 49ers have simply inherited a problem. So, what are your thoughts on this fascinating trade? Do you believe Howie Roseman is a genuine genius, or do you think the 49ers are about to be sorely disappointed? I'm genuinely curious to hear all your perspectives. Drop your comments below, and let's get this discussion going. And if you're enjoying our in-depth analyses and getting your exclusive sports news fix here, please do us a huge favor. Smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. Your support truly means the world to us and helps us continue bringing you the best content. Until next time, stay passionate, stay informed, and never stop questioning.